Today we'll be visiting one of Scotland's most popular and historic seaside towns, Largs. Let's explore this wee town on Scotland's west coast. Good morning folks, join us on a wee trip to Largs. We've been together in Largs on this channel, but we only went through because our destination was actually Cumbria or Millport. And if I'm honest, yeah, we have seen a bit of Largs, but not everything, I would say. So we're going to check it out today. I always forget how busy Largs gets.
Yeah.
Because it's a small town.
Small, plus if it's dry. If it's dry, it doesn't even really need to be sunny.
No.
And it's busy, but
Aye.
if it's sunny, it's absolutely
yeah. That's why we're just escaping to those smaller streets that are less busy.
Mega windy.
I know.
It's been like that the past few weeks.
Windy.
Just really windy.
I know.
I mean, it's proper like autumn. I think they've only got the one ferry now.
Is this now the winter time too? Oh, right.
That one looks moored, doesn't it?
Pan? So
that one looks like it's moored up.
Yeah. So the initial plan was to walk to the pencil monument, and then we're just keeping our fingers crossed that it doesn't rain. If it's wind, we're just keeping it windy, then that's fine. But rain, not great.
Yeah.
And then we'll walk back into the town centre. I didn't realise how windy it was. Although yesterday when we went, what was the bridge? Over the Clyde in Glasgow, that's a bit like...
I can't remember.
Is it the swing bridge? No.
I can't remember the name of it.
But I thought, geez, you did notice.
Oh yeah, that was the...
That was the one, yeah. You did notice the wind already.
It's getting pretty hard to walk into it, isn't it?
Uh-huh. But we're getting closer. The pencil monument is there.
A bit cold.
Yeah.
Look at the quality though, it's good bathing water quality.
Water quality is forecast to be poor today.
Pardon?
Water quality is to be poor today.
Oh right, okay.
Has it been awarded?
I don't know.
Or is that the name?
I don't know. I think that's the name.
Huh. Bit confusing, eh? And over there you can see the Isle of Cumbria, or, well, Millport. And the ferry is just arriving there. I can imagine it's pretty choppy even on that wee ferry trip.
Maybe, yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
We have finally arrived at the pencil monument. First it was said that the battle was not considered to be significant. Then later historians said, well, it was of international significance, and now they went back to the first opinion.
Yeah.
The pencil monument was built in 1912 to commemorate the Battle of Largs in 1263, when the Scots defeated King Haco of Norway's troops on the shore at Largs, after the 160 longships got caught in a storm. I think one of the reasons why Largs is popular amongst tourists, but also, well, of locals, is, well, not only is it a nice town, you can like walk quite far at the shore, and the path is good.
Yeah. There's not a lot of places where you can do that.
No.
Usually there's like a section.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes away.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's one of the rare places where you can like walk pretty much the whole distance.
Yeah.
The only bit once you get to like just down there where there's like the mooring for all the yachts.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the end.
Ah, that's the end, right. But then like we walked like the one way, but like when you walk back the way into town, you can walk quite a bit further again, can't you?
Yeah, you can walk up the other end.
Yeah.
Back.
If you're thinking about coming to Largs, then you can just get the train from Glasgow. There's a train currently every hour, but normally that's the restricted timetable. Normally trains are a bit more frequent, I guess. One thing that I also noticed is the amount of benches that you have.
Yeah.
It would be great, like, if we came back like during summer, and you can like stop and have a picnic.
There's still quite a lot of people waiting to go over to
Millport.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all the cars,
Yeah.
that are queuing for the ferry.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too. Well, I suppose it's not raining, and it's still, you know, September. Yeah. The Waverley stops here as well. Would you do it again?
I would. I would do the longer one next time.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was actually quite good.
Uh-huh.
We could get a couple of pints.
Yeah, oh, exactly. A few months ago, we took the Waverley from Glasgow to Greenock. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up for you here. Ian and I were just thinking about where we could visit in Scotland more in the winter months, so like November, December kind of, or October even. Somewhere like maybe further up for the weekend, but that is maybe like also accessible from Glasgow, so not like John O'Groats, but somewhere in the Highlands somewhere. If you have any ideas, please let us know. And then just next to the church you have the famous Nardini's.
World famous.
Is it world famous?
I don't know. It says it is. Must be true.
Aye.
I think it is famous in Scotland. I don't know about world famous.
You can walk all along here, around there, to the other side of Largs. Instead of walking further along the pier, we're just gonna do some ferry spotting. Well, there's just one ferry really, but we're waiting for a museum to open here. Yes, Largs has got a museum. I didn't know that either, but we want to check it out. Started to rain now, but that's okay because the museum opens in about 10 minutes.
family owned all the land. Years and years ago, this was just a hamlet. They had a big house called Brisbane House, looking at the stars. He built his own observatory. But the government then sent him out to Australia, New South Wales. And he was only ever in Australia for 4 years. But they sent him out really because a lot of the convicts, so the idea was then they needed to be shown how to become self-sufficient. But as he got called back after only 4 years because his views were far too liberal for the British government.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
Skelmorlie Aisle was added to the 1200s Largs Parish Church in 1636 on the orders of Sir Robert Montgomery of Skelmorlie and his wife Dame Margaret Douglas. It was built as a private place of worship and resting place. When the body of the church was demolished in the early 1800s, the aisle was spared. Today it stands alone in the graveyard, tucked away behind the shops of the main street of Largs. And that was Largs Museum. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, the history in that, and then you had the painted ceiling. They're really interesting.
It was really good.
I would never have guessed something like that would have been.
No, me neither. And it's run by volunteers, so you can make a cash donation, or also they've got a card machine there, which is very handy as well.
The guy, I never got his name, but the guy that was showing us run about was.
He was amazing,
really
and the woman was also fantastic. Honestly, I think, do you know what? That was one of the best museums we've been to.
I think because it's smaller and it's
small
more
and it's very personal as well. Yeah. Well, folks, we're just going to wait for our next train back home. Thanks so much for joining us on our wee trip to Largs, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.